Hey guys, it's Devin and welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing a decorating video. We are doing a video called How to Decorate Like Joanna Gaines. Now, I'm not saying at all that I am as good as decorating as Joanna Gaines, but I love to decorate. I always have loved to decorate since I was a kid. I was always rearranging my room into 7 different ways every other week. So it's a passion of mine, and I've always loved that show, Fixer Upper. We actually bought our house about 6 years ago, and it was a foreclosure, and it was trashed. We had to redo everything, from the bathroom to the kitchen to the roof to the floors, the windows. We've kind of basically built a house. Good thing that Josh is handy, as well as his family, his dad, his cousins, his uncles, my family. Everyone has kind of pitched in, and we've kind of done most of it ourselves. So we've had a little bit of experience in the decorating and renovating fields, but I love that show, Fixer Upper, and I've found some tips from watching the show. We have a similar style. I also love that farmhouse style. So these are some tips that I have gathered from watching the show, from looking at things on Pinterest, from getting farmhouse style ideas that I wanted to share with you guys. So there's 10 tips, no specific order, but number 1 is white. Joanna tends to use a lot of white in her homes, whether it's white panel board, shiplap board, or she does white wall units, white cabinets in the kitchen. She tends to use a lot of bright white colors. It gives the room more of an airy, bright feel, kind of brings that outdoor light inside. And I also love that. We did that a lot in our house. I'm going to include some video. There is a bee, you guys, that's like stalking my camera. Number 2 is texture. Now that's going to be, I'm going to be talking about that in different numbers that I included, but texture means different types of fabrics, materials, anything to bring a little bit of an interest to the room, whether it's using like woods or metals or different rug or curtain materials and greenery. So I'll get into that in more of my numbers, but definitely including different textures into your room. Joanna does that a lot, and it brings a lot of different like interest to the room. So along those lines, number 3 is rough wood. She does a lot of rough wood. We included a lot of barn wood in our house. In our house. It just brings that kind of farmhouse, kind of rustic feel to your room, and she tends to do that a lot, whether it's real barn wood, or you can distress your own wood, kind of make it look old, bang it up, sand it down, stain it, just make it look old, but it gives a lot of interest to the room and it gives that farmhouse style. The next one is metal accents. That gives kind of that industrial vibe to your space, and you don't space, and you don't have to do it in big spots, but including like little metal trinkets or little metal bins or tubs, writing signs, just bringing that metal in somehow into the room kind of gives that farmhouse vibe, but kind of makes it more modern farmhouse with that industrial kind of look. And the next thing that she tends to do a lot is using neutral colors. So I'm going to include in here the wall color. She actually just came out with a magnolia line of paint colors, I believe. but they're all kind of neutral. She does use colors, but they tend to be more subdued, nothing too crazy and bright. It's not really her style. Not that she doesn't include colors, she does, but they're not like in your face. So I'll include like a picture of one in the video. But yeah, stick with more neutral color palettes. Another one that she does a lot is open shelving. I love when she does open shelving in kitchens, but we have a small house and we have small children, so I couldn't really do that because you'd be displaying sippy cups and bottles. But we did use open shelves a little bit in our living room and our bathroom. A place to display little trinkets or knickknacks that you have. It kind of brings some interest to the room. Again, more texture. So yeah, open shelving. The next thing is greenery. That's kind of a way to bring the outdoors in, kind of more that farmhouse vibe. It gives like a little bright color into the room. I tend to use real plants, but you can use fake ones. There's a lot of fake ones now that look very real. I tend to look for plants that can survive droughts because I am not really good with keeping plants alive, but I do find ones that are low maintenance. So greenery. The next thing that she does a lot is distressing. She does a lot of furniture that is distressed, kind of looks like it's been worn, that it's old. That farmhouse vibe. Again, we did that a lot ourselves with furniture, either finding old furniture and salvaging it and giving it a makeover, redo, or building things ourselves. I did a lot of like fake banging and nailing, and we would take screws and certain things and then nail into the screw just to kind of give different texture to the boards that we were using for our island. But you can do that with other furniture, finding furniture. You can even buy furniture that's pre-distressed, but nowadays it's expensive because it's the farmhouse look, so you can do it yourself. We just bought a desk for $25 online and refinished it, and it came out awesome, and it kind of has the same vibe. So distressing things yourself kind of brings that farmhouse look into your home. The next thing that she does a lot is word art. I've noticed that in a lot of her fixer-upper videos that she does word art. I think it's because it's a simple piece of art that's not too in your face, and it kind of brings a feel into the house, a quote, something that you can relate to, or something very family-oriented, and she did that a lot in her homes. The last thing is interesting pieces that are quirky and they're like kind of an unusual thing. I noticed that a lot in her decorating, that she takes things that you wouldn't ordinarily view as being beautiful, and then she would use that as a form of decoration. And we do that in our house. We have this big jar of coins that I have displayed on my wall unit. We have a huge jar of corks, using my son's artwork around the house, just something to make it more personal, because I feel like it's those quirky things that make the space your own. Sometimes you can walk into a house that's beautiful, but it looks like they literally copied and pasted a page off of Pinterest. Not that it's not as beautiful, but I feel like it doesn't look as personal and as unique to you and your home, and she tends to do that a lot in her homes, is make it unique to that family. So those are my tips. If you guys have any more tips that you have gained from watching the show that you would like to share, please leave it in the comments below. And if not, I hope this gives you some ideas. If you're not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe for future updates and give me a thumbs up. And if you're already subscribed, welcome back. And please check me out on Instagram at Drake's Nest. Thanks for watching, guys. Bye.